there.
Fun times.
Bill got a concussion.
I have to make a meme now because of what you said.
Yeah. I'm gonna go fight these whites. Damn, whites got hands.
Literally use
Yeah.
the glare's too strong. It's literally that one.
And ironically, I got away without a scratch, other than being very confused and mad at my brother for just like all of a sudden just being like, "Nah, fam, we out, peace."
Yeah, I just tried to leave early. That was cool.
Hey,
Well, to be fair,
we stay the whole time. We just let's end it now. Like that's where it's heading. We
I
just
like
gotta
that
dive in.
after he saved you all,
Anyway.
you guys were wheeled off to a nice little beach where he basically laid out the situation for you. There's a bunch of whites here because it's the midway point between Garrison, one of the last large population sources in the world, and the Chrome area. So there's some sort of war coming. He came in, basically gave you guys a pep talk. Said, "Damn, bro, y'all some cool kids. You're pretty fucking strong. Can't do this alone. Need you, fam."
Truth bomb.
Bet. Also, Kip's my son.
Dead ass, my man.
He also revealed that Kip was his son,
Yeah.
which meta knowledge, everybody knows, makes Sybil his cousin. In any case, you guys returned to the camp, started your various different processes of healing, and learned about the 4 fundamentals of drafting: will, still, skill, and source. Each of you elected your own area of focus. Nobody electing source, which is surprising.
No one wanted that con.
Nobody wanted con.
Con buff.
Tino and Sylvanas focused on medicine. Sybil focused on will. Layla focused on will. Jan focused on skill along with his brother John. And Miss Saren focused on skill. Then there's also Arcus, who focused on will. As such, you guys spend about the next month and a half recovering, as well as going through your various lessons with Magister. Magister Ivana, helping you through it all. As such, after your month has come and passed, you have gained a relative ability, kind of the first step on what you need to do. Those of you who studied skill, you're able to make far more complex items, kind of mixing your various different colors in a more cohesive and less likely to fail manner. Those of you who focused on will learned how to make up for pretty much anything. So the way to think of it is skill is very consistent. Will, on the other hand, is it's a little bit more random. You could potentially pull just a massive will roll out and overcome and do whatever you need to do. Those of you who focused on nobody focused on still either. Well, fuck me. Tino and Sylvanas, you guys focused on various different parts of medicine. Sylvanas focused much more on kind of the herbalism aspect of medicine, kind of foraging the land for very medicinal remedies. On the other hand, Tino, he focused more on his basic survival skills and also got the basics of field medicine, mostly going off of not necessarily what's kind of naturally available to him, but what would be given to him in kind of your standard combat medic SAC.
I'm gonna keep you fuckers alive.
You for fucking real. I
What
didn't
you
play that.
meant? Nice.
I'm not the medic this campaign. That's the next campaign.
Anyways,
Somehow, some way, I'll find a way.
regardless,
Real quick, whites is not spelled like the color, correct?
Nope.
it's spelled
W-I-G-H-T.
W-I-G-H-T.
W-I-G-H-T. Gotcha.
which fortunately, despite its similar sounding to perhaps what would be a sus use of a word, in literary terms, it means a spirit, ghost, or other supernatural being.
Yeah.
In any case, after about your month and a half spent with Ivana, you guys all came to your various different proficiencies. If you check your character sheets, those of you who went for medicine, you will see you have expertise in medicine now.
Cool.
Those of you who went for skill, you now have one level above whatever your previous Arcana skill was. So if it was proficiency before, it's expertise. If not, then it's regular proficiency. Those of you who went for will now have one proficiency above on your wisdom saves, as well as your insight. And yeah,
If it's blue,
Yeah.
does that mean?
yeah, all the other ones are like gray or red, right?
Well, all the other ones are like black.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
If you hover over it, it'll say it too.
Well, both of them just say proficiency on
Yeah, but if one's a different color, yes. So I went in manually manipulated it.
I was like, for my expertise, I've got a red ring around the one that I chose in athletics, but there's a gray ring around the one Arcana that's from the one that Trace added in.
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Yep. Alrighty. Cool. And with that, we go ahead and find our way back into this session. Alrighty. Now is the moment, if anybody so desires, that you are more than welcome to have any conversations.
Over the past month, are there any animals on the island?
Some. What are you looking for?
Looking for leather.
I think
Nothing
I
that
got
would-
some more
Gonna
squirrels in
kill
my
and
bag.
skin?
Nothing that would provide you a significant enough source of
Mainly
consistent
for.
leather.
Okay, I was looking to make a pair of like fingerless gloves or something, but that's fine.
No, nothing like that. You could try to requisition one if you'd like from the company.
Man, I wanted to do this cool man style, but that's fine. It's fine.
I just imagine like the
Little fucking 13
furry patchwork shit.
God damn. Okay, never mind. Maybe not.
All right. Cool. Well, conversations ahoy, and avast, ye mateys.
I'm gonna go ahead and I will. God damn it, Sylvia's not here, so I can't do that. I'll go check on Sharp.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Saren, you head over to Sharp, who's at this point able to kind of walk without the crutches, but it looks like it's
She's
not
slow.
super comfortable.
She's slow.
You see her just kind of lounging. It's kind
kinda-
of getting into the later part of the day. Most of the training's over, and she just has her foot kind of propped up against what looks like a small box.
And perk up and just say, "Well, at least you've made progress with it. It's always good."
At least you made progress.
And then I'll go back. You know what? I'll just do it right back. I'll walk away. 13. I'll think with a 13-year-old brain. Fuck it. Childish. I'm like this every day at work anyway.
Fair.
That's my one for right now until I think of what I want to do next. Anyone else want to fucking do this shit? Get to know some of the NPCs. I don't know. Before we let them all fucking die by our hand somehow.
And suddenly a meteor falls from the sky.
Rocks fall, everyone dies.
Good campaign,
Tito's
guys.
gonna be out
Time for
collecting
campaign 3.
grasshoppers.
Let
Okay.
them fall.
Roll a survival check.
Survival check. Survival check. Gonna catch some grasshoppers and feed them to my friends.
What?
Fram up. No.
Nope.
you oof, man, you spend like 4
There's some
hours
quick
walking through the
grasshoppers.
You know,
woods.
grasshoppers are not native to this island, I hate to tell you. You've been searching for 30 minutes.
Oh.
I thought it was amusing for a bit, and I left to go do something else. And
I came
while I'm
back and
making
you're
my
still
way
here.
back to the tent, and I just noticed you're still here. It's been about 30 minutes, and it was a joke. You don't. There are no grasshoppers on the island.
We
Oh.
taught him wrong as a joke. We thought it would be funny.
Oh well, I can find some spiders. Those are also nutritional.
No, thank you.
Clenches fist and walks away.
Hard pass.
As he turns around, just like,
Alrighty. Arcus, is there anything that you wish you have done at some point during the month and a half?
Something I wish I've done.
Sure.
Is that
you would have made a pile of dirt.
right?
Just got a jar of dirt.
Done in a month and a half.
You would have just filled your fucking tent with dirt from around the goddamn island.
Made like a barrier. It's like it's
A
the
wall.
opposite of a moat.
You know, it's not a jar of dirt. It's a wall of dirt.
Okay, Gara, calm down.
Sand coffin.
Alrighty. What about you there, Mr. John? Anything in particular?
Does poison exist on
Does
this?
poison exist?
We are
Yes.
13, but dear Lord.
I would like to learn if there's a way to make poison with Luxin.
Oh my god.
Oh, I
No
don't
one
like the
kno-
look. I don't like the look on Trace's face from that one.
No one
That
knows
worries
what took
me.
John on this path, but there were signs at an early age.
Roll.
He was always the happy-go-lucky one. In reality, that should have worried us more.
Roll 2 dice for me. They have to total above 35 or no.
No.
Let's go 40. Arcana
No.
and history.
No.
While he does that, quick poll. Popcorn or Cheez-Its?
Cheez-Its. Oh, he was close. 35.
Okay.
He'll give it to him. Oh my god.
All right, no other votes. I'm getting Cheez-Its.
Hey man,
Hum.
Cheez-Its are the best.
You don't know a lot about this. You know a little. There. What's your base color? Again?
So I
Is that
have
red?
I have red.
Is it so? No, it's red, right?
It's red, orange, and green.
Interesting. 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 Join me in a lower chat, please.
And they're gone.
Well, that was a direction I did not see
Huh.
the happy-go-lucky twin going.
Same.
Yeah, I was kind of put on
We're
the spot there.
brothers,
I didn't
though.
know. I didn't know what to think of. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, that's a yikes from me. I was listening that whole fucking time, and that was, huh.
I mean, if he
Okay.
has orange, he can do a slick liquid.
Yeah, that's kind of the concern I'm running into now.
So that's interesting.
What are his other colors? Hold on, I have them all written down.
He said red, orange, green, I think.
Let's see here. Chroma School. That Mr. John has red, orange, and green. Yeah, that's all he's got.
Only 3 colors? Pussy.
He's a triple.
I only have 3 colors.
Yeah, you're sub red, red, and blue.
Yeah.
You're cool though.
I
then
also
so-
only have 3 colors, and I am the most inefficient
Yeah,
person.
super violet, sub red, and orange. The furthest ends of the spectrum in dead
and
center.
dead in the middle.
What
Yeah,
the fuck?
I have it
See,
perfectly
5 or more is just
divided.
too much, B.
I'm a
Just overcompensating there.
I'm
Brandon
amazing.
Have 5
has-
colors?
Yeah.
What are they?
Brandon is super violet, blue, green, yellow, and red. He's
Yep.
very good in being linear too. That's
Damn, you can do a
insane.
lot.
He's,
I love
he's
how
got
much you
incredible-
remember this because
I have
don't.
it. I have it all typed out in a document on my computer.
You are
Efficient.
might not be the DM, but you are the lore master. That is for sure.
Yeah, me and Jade both.
Hey, nice
But since
cup,
I'm here
Jake.
for every session, I've got it all
Yeah,
pretty well.
it's a pretty cool cup. This really cool dude with a big beard got it for me.
That's right.
Can't remember his name. I think it was Brundon. Most popular baby names, 1983.
Yeah, when they ran out of A's.
Must have been Brendan.
Oh my
Our
god.
strongest two people other than Jade are literally
Brundon.
Arcus and Tino.
Brundon.
Arcus and Tino are our strongest two behind Jade.
Fire
I'm in the top
power.
3.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've got like fire.
Let's go.
Maybe
Oh,
something I
shush.
could do with blue.
Shush.
Tino,
Trace is
Tino
back.
is
Shush.
green,
Shush.
blue, yellow, super violet. He's got actually no. So you and me are tied. You, me, and Brandon are tied for third or second and third.
I'm the greatest.
I mean, let's be honest here.
Lucky number 4.
I'm saying
okay
in
with
terms. Yeah, you're so because I have.
Okay.
I'm a super chromat, so I get that over you.
I can light things on fire, guys. It's okay.
Yeah,
Trace,
and that is
what
a
about me
fiery personality.
studying my special technique?
Of what?
Your special picnic?
I'm concerned of why you brought him into a different chat.
Is it-
Technique.
Arcana, please.
Is it skiing?
Everyone?
Arcana?
Just,
Okay.
just the boy who sends me messages.
Oh. Oh.
But John, your technique is getting good. It's getting real good.
That's what.
Well,
You have a plus 10 and you get. Jesus, you suck.
That's what he gets for studying skill. John, after you do what you do, you find that your eyes get really, really sensitive, almost to the point where you're kind of like half blind for about 3 days.
Oh.
He looked at another scroll. I'm playing too
Okay.
much Skyrim lately.
Alrighty. Cool. Layla, what would you like to do during the interim month?
Are there any flowers around?
Sure. What
Are there any blue flowers around?
Sure.
Can I make a blue flower crown for myself?
Sure. Why not?
Sweet.
You guys see Layla strutting around with a nice blue flower crown. It's very pretty.
Every
And now I
campaign.
have
Frickin'
something I
dope.
can use. Yeah, it is every campaign now, yes. Not intentional.
Or
I'm
is
ready
it?
for tomorrow during fucking Luke's campaign for you to be like, can I make a fave flower crown? We get to the Feywild and we look at the sitting here like, yeah, there fucking is.
I'm gonna do
No,
it.
I can't remember. If you draft off of something, does it lose its color forever? Like when
No.
we're done with the magic?
It doesn't lose
Okay.
its color.
No, not at all. Yeah,
I've
no,
got my
you
blue
guys
scarf for blue.
fundamentally you're just absorbing the color that is being bounced off the object.
Cool. All right, I got an idea for future things.
All right.
I'd be scheming.
Cool. That all there,
Scheming.
Layla? You're happy with your flower crown?
Yeah, I just
Alright.
want. I need something blue for
Okay.
the situations,
You have blue.
and it's cute.
I'm actually gonna go talk to Layla at
Yeah.
some point during the month.
All right, we'll circle back to that. Tino Wagner. What do? Tino.
So, as I look around, I'm still thinking about food for the group, and I want to make the weirdest shit I possibly can for them.
Great.
I can already see the gammy in you.
Mushrooms.
I'll make you a mushroom stew, sweetie.
Survival?
It'll taste terrible, but it'll hit just
Or
right.
what in more specificity are you looking for?
Okay. No, I think
Nuts.
mushrooms is a great idea.
Mushrooms. All right, survival.
Mushrooms, all right. Mushrooms, garlic, onions, and tomatoes. Or facsimiles of thereof.
Okey-dokey. One day I'll get the survival check.
Jake.
Survival check?
Yes, please. Okay.
One day.
Easily
over the
enough, you find
rainbow.
mushrooms. garlic. It takes you a couple days, but eventually you find some decent garlic. You find some wild onions, and then you don't find tomatoes, but you do find what is kind of like a bluish green, very very acidic fruit.
How big we talking?
They're not massive, probably plum size.
Okay. Never seen these before. How about crab at? Wait, those are taken. I'll come up with a name for you guys later. And I just stuff like 3 handfuls in my pocket.
Okay.
And can I kill a bunny on my way back?
Sure. Spell attack.
Spell check. Hey, we gotta eat. I think everyone's getting tired of squirrel.
Little rabbit here and there never hurts.
Exactly. Might be a little gamier, but that's fine.
Gotta spice it up a little bit.
Did it come through? Nope.
Keep the
Spell
palate
check, you
guessing.
said, right?
Spell attack.
Spell attack. Okay.
Okay. You easily enough conjure yourself a tiny little bolt and get yourself a bunny on the way back home.
All right. As I walk back into camp, all right, everybody, I've got dinner. As I hold up the bunny in one hand and these weird greenish blue things in the other hand.
Like sitting there talking to, or going over to talk to Leah, just like, you know what? We'll try it. If you kill anyone, it's on you.
All right. Cool. Saren, you head over to Layla's tent where she is very happily weaving herself a nice blue crown of flowers.
Well, that looks nice.
Thank you.
I never asked you. Are you a loyalist?
Do you have your card, comrade?
What's a loyalist considered?
Somebody with an armband.
Yeah, you presume
Like you
after.
side with the prism, right?
I mean, yeah, that or your parents sided, I guess, whichever your preference is.
Are you on the side of the prism or not? I guess is more or less how I'm trying to say it.
Or
What?
She said,
No,
sure.
Okay, it cut out in that moment. Well, as much as I'd love to just believe you.
I don't know if I want to roll or not. I don't know if I need to.
That's up to you.
I know. Let's see.
Do you want to flip a dice? Nope. Okay.
Are you?
Yes.
You are actually.
Seems
I
genuine.
mean,
Genuine enough.
You're on the side of whoever has power. Got it.
Yeah.
She seems like she's kind of outside of the world at the moment.
Sorry, I think it comes off a little weird, but I think it's mainly the big reason why I have kind of a trouble connecting with some other people in the group, like Tino. It's hard to
Massacre the prism.
make a common ground when
you're
my
like a
life is-
diehard prism guy.
my life has been built around him. And truth be told, if I can,
does
I want to
that
end up in a
mean?
high enough prism or a point of somewhere being near his position, as much of power as I can get.
I will kill your god.
What do you mean your life has been
Why do I
built
keep
around
hearing
him?
these voices in my head?
What do you mean your life has been built around him?
I mean, my family basically worshipped him. He is our god, essentially, other than Orholam himself.
Yikers, my guy.
Growth
Fair.
mentality.
To be fair, the prism is the closest that there is to divinity in the world.
Divinity that walks among us.
Yeah.
As far as we're aware.
Yeah.
Which is a concern, considering.
Meanwhile, Tino is over here reading Marx.
Also, I kind of wanted
Overthrow
to
this art.
see if I could trust you, and you saying yes to that. That when I tell
Trust
you
me
this
for
out of
what?
character, You're 13. I'm 13. This makes sense for me to trust you over something so stupid and small. Do you think the Prism's son is not also a Prism? Here's
Are you
the
trying
thing.
to ask if I think he
Here's the
is?
thing.
Is that how
Here's
you
the
word
thing.
that?
And I'll flop out a notebook that I've been writing a slight conspiracy thing in. So I've been kind of gathering the information slowly. From what Sybil has told us, and I'll flip a couple of pages, the Prism came to her room and told her specifically not to use Super Violet. And,
I don't think she ever shared that.
she did.
She did? No? All right.
And then I'll flip back, and then we learned just a couple of weeks ago, I guess technically, that Kip can't use Super Violet, and I feel like that's a weird.
Did we learn
Mhm.
that?
I
Okay.
feel like that's a weird coincidence.
I mean,
He's gonna try and kill the Prism's kid.
if she's a prism, he probably is as well.
We're not at Plan F yet, okay? We'll get to that when we get to that. Damn it!
You guys
What about
are
G through
aware
Z?
that
Don't worry,
We're
those
all
ones come
just
soon.
Dust in the wind.
you guys are aware that they're actually no, you're not. Roll a history check, both of you.
Oh yeah, I'm aware. I'm totally aware. I'm so aware that I can just +3 this.
Ooh.
Ooh.
You know,
Ironically, Layla and you know there is such thing as full spectrum polychromes. It does not necessarily make them a prism. They're two different aspects of the world.
so well, I knew that too, but at the same time, like, I just think it's a weird coincidence that both of them can't use Super Violet.
Have you asked him if he can, or have you just like observed?
No, I feel like that's intrusive.
Why? We're all gonna be fighting together. Shouldn't we know each other's strengths and weaknesses?
They're the other class. I feel
Oh.
like that comes more into play later. That
Yeah,
being
but didn't we
said,
just mix up
we
the classes
also-
a second ago?
you're not here. Shut up. God, the voices are getting louder.
He's literally not here. We can't see him.
Oh shit,
took-
you're right. What?
Took 3 steps away to grab my chips.
There he is.
Oh,
I'm still
oh god, he's
hungry.
in the tent with us.
Oh God!
How did you get here? You're so quiet.
Nobody ever notices me.
Rocco all over again. It's a weird
I've-
coincidence to me.
Do you want me to ask him?
You can.
Like,
If
are
you
you too
want to.
chicken to ask? I don't understand the hesitation to ask.
Last
I'm
time
gonna
we
walk
got
up to Kip's tent.
ice grabber. Last time we got involved, Lila almost blew my room up, and we don't need someone accidentally almost blowing something up
I'm
here
not
or
gonna
causing.
tell him to cast it. I'm gonna ask him if he's capable.
Okay.
All right. You march down to Kip's tent.
Yeah.
Okay. Him and Beam are just kind of sat talking, enjoying the kind of setting sun. Hey, Layla, how you doing?
Good. Can I ask you one question?
Oh, sure. Yeah, no problem.
Do you have the capability to draft Super Violet?
I don't think so.
Have you ever tried?
No.
Oh my god, you shouldn't do this here because the prism's here and he knows all and hears all. I'm just sitting in the tent, like, partially peeking out like this, like, what are you doing? This is such a bad idea.
Actually, the
I
prism
know
is
I
not.
okayed it, but still.
Actually, the prism is not here right now. It is
I don't
only
care. He can somehow always hear and see everything. I don't trust it.
only Ivana.
I think you should try sometime.
Sure. Yeah.
I mean, if we're all going to be working together, we should all, try our best to make sure that we're giving it all we got.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Kid tries it and fucking explodes.
Blows up the entire camp. The camp just starts vibrating really fast. It's like, what's
Not
about
right this second. Just think about it.
You,
shockwave blows everything up.
Yes. Actually, this is an interesting question.
No, oh my god, what?
Beam will just kind of pat him on the shoulder. So what you gotta do is just narrow your eyes. Like you gotta hyper focus, man.
That's
Just
right. I
hyper
forgot he
focus.
can.
Oh.
Oh my god. Guys, I love
Uh,
our D&D memes chat. It's so good every time.
Layla, roll a
Yeah.
perception check.
Okay.
Oh, that's right. You can see Super Violet too, so this actually works out really well.
You you
I just
characteristically see
It's just separate, yeah.
Kip's eyes narrow down to about the size of pinpricks, which means at the very least he could see Super Violet.
So he's at least super chromat.
Uh-oh.
We knew that, though.
Interesting.
You see him kind of. No, don't think I got it. Yeah, that's all right, man. It's all good.
I don't.
Good talk, guys. I'm gonna walk back to the tent.
Turns out it's
Have a
long
good,
game.
Layla.
He just
I
got
would-
cancer.
Oh no.
I'm
Oh,
not even
no.
drunk yet.
Layla, as you go away, Beam will kind of look over. Like the blue crown. Looks good on you.
Thanks. I'll make you one if you want.
That'd be great. Thanks.
I'll make him a flower crown.
As
well.
you come back to the tent, I'll look at you and be like, "Okay, that was impressive. Also, I'll take one too."
Okay. What color?
Girl boss those crowns.
Find purple or blue. I would like that. I like the blue that you have. Also, if you can make a red one for Sylvie, because I feel like she'd want one if she was here.
Sylvia
She's
is
a secret
currently buried in books.
She's been studying all the fucking week in her tent. She hasn't grasped the whole medicine thing yet.
Yeah, I'll just start making flower crowns. Also, he can see Super Violet at least, so there's that.
Well, yeah, he's a super chromat. Duh.
One does not necessarily preclude the other.
I'm just saying because he's the Prism's kid. That was my theory. It's still a theory. It's just a theory, a D&D theory.
A game theory.
Anyways,
Thanks for playing.
alrighty. In the interim, Mr. Yon. You got anything you want to do?
Do something interesting. Come on, do something.
I was waiting for it.
Trace,
Learn
you
how
again.
to make beer.
Come on, do
It does
something.
shoot. You still got about a quarter thing of beer.
Go be a shiner.
Um,
Start a moonshine fucking operation, bro.
you know what? You know what? You know what? Let's just. I'm just gonna roll. Yep. Apparently, yep. I do want to be. I want to be studying alcohol because I got my taste of it, and like my precious.
This is
The manic
this, by the-
depressive becomes an alcoholic. Who could have seen that coming?
I was about to say, this is how you end up
As you're
in
pouring
your
alcohol.
final portrait. There.
Yep.
Yeah.
Same, buddy.
Oh my God, Tino should discover cider with these little crabapple things.
Dude, if Tino and Jan got together, they'd make some fucking bomb ale.
Roll an intelligence check there, yeah. I want to see if you could set up a baby still.
At 13.
You you go around, you collect some wild wheat, you chuck it in with some water, and you just let shit go for a while. You come back, you're like, oh, that smells funky. You drain it out, you're like, what happens if I boil this off? You start boiling it off, and you kind of have a smaller, like, makeshift Luxon tube that just drips out little things. Um,
You have the
You-
heat in the glass to build that.
you smell it. That smells strong. Roll a medicine check.
God, I hope I fail this and then you tell me that it looks perfectly fine.
First day on the job as a doctor, and we already got alcohol poisoning.
Ooh.
Looks
Oh
looks
my
good, man.
God, I spoke it.
You made it. You did it. That is some good alcohol
I
right there,
can't
man.
believe I just spoke that into existence. Because now that it's happened, I already said it. I'm gonna immediately take a nice healthy swing of this.
I'm so excited to see what happens here.
I'm just gonna let you know right now. If this is below 20, you go blind for methanol poisoning.
Hey,
Okay.
Uh-oh.
You start vomiting like a motherfucker. Yeah, you're lucky you don't lose your fucking eyes at the moment. That would have been Jan's story over.
Just my eyes. So you
Really
did
trying
it,
to
huh?
end it over there.
You successfully got alcohol, huh?
No, he got methanol.
Well, hey, you're on your way.
You get sick for about 4 days, and yeah, not having a good time.
would I be able to save the rest of? Would I?
Oh,
I mean, I am obviously smart enough with a 19, but would I have saved the rest of this methanol? Because that's very splody.
Sure, why
oh,
not?
tough.
How many little vials of methanol can you add?
I figure everything has a purpose. Like,
it's
if
like a
this is
mason
gonna
jar.
kill me, it may as well kill
Explode
somebody
too.
else.
Yeah,
Hey, man.
fair
Allah
enough.
Akbar.
Hey, man. Also, if you need a source of heat that isn't from your own body, that might be a solid choice.
That?
Hey, hey, the janitor was a drunk, so you could start incorporating more lines.
Oh, no.
Lord.
Are you drunk
Okay.
at work right now? I'm not drunk.
I'm not sober.
All right. And with Jan almost blinding himself in session 5. Welcome. Hi, Jade. So you guys spend about a month and a half studying your various different focuses. Yours being wheel, yes,
Wheel?
which means that you
Let me
get
double check.
a perception or proficiency in wisdom saves and insights.
Let me just double check. I think I chose that one.
Yes, I believe.
Ah, is all we got was no? We got a bonus.
I wrote it down.
Go up to. I see. I see.
Hmm?
Nah, was curious of what we got if we chose skill.
Yeah.
It was just basically the bump to Arcana bit, though, right?
Yep.
I thought con was for source.
Skill.
No, Arcana,
Sources
not con.
are sources Constitution.
Archie, swear to fucking god, I'll
But regardless, I have updated your character sheet to properly reflect the studying.
Oh shit, yeah, I should
Hey.
probably look that up.
Hey, Willow, that's not yours.
In
Get out of the crate.
meantime, you
Go to bed.
have about a month
Go to
and a
bed.
half. Is there any
Cooper,
particular
in.
focus, any conversations you want to have, anything you want to do?
Oh, for me? Or are you talking to the group?
I've gone through the group.
Oh,
So far we've had Tino forage for some sketchy looking tomatoes. John go off and become blind for 3 days. Well, half blind. Saren had a disastrous conversation with Sharp.
And a disastrous conversation with Leela to an extent too.
Was it disastrous?
I mean, depends on what side of the conversation you're on. Your side, not so much. My side, I was like, "What's she doing?"
Arcus basically turned his tent into a mud wall.
Damn straight.
real quick, Marsh, can you close your door? Because I
Echoing, my bad.
Yeah,
door.
Marshall.
I made flower
voice is
crowns.
so loud.
Yes, Layla made flower crowns and went and asked Kip if he could draft Super Violet.
Oh,
Oh, question.
I just
Did you
asked. I didn't-
tell us
I
that
did
you
tell him
couldn't?
to, but not right now.
Did you tell us that you couldn't draft Super Violet? Did you tell us that?
think I said something about me not wanting to draft it, and
You told us you weren't
I'm not
able
sure if I
to
could.
because you told us, if I remember
We
correctly.
saw her draft.
I don't know if I told.
Not
I think
Super
you
Violet.
told. I think
Meta,
you told.
Oh.
You might
I
have told
say-
me. You might
Did
have
I say
told
the reason
me. 'cause
why,
I
or did
pulled
I
you to the
just?
side.
Because it was right after she was like, "Try this," and I was like, "I don't want to do this ever again," because I almost exploded the room. I was like, "All right, no more colors." I think that's all I said, but I don't.
Was
I
I
don't
the
know.
one who asked you to do this the subread
Yeah,
too?
yeah,
Oh man,
Oh, yeah.
I'm the peer
You were
pressure
like,
person.
"Here, put a hood on. Congratulations, you're bipolar now." And I was like, "Oh."
Bad influence.
Oops.
See,
But,
I took my
You see,
first
the thing
step
about
towards
that is,
becoming
though,
everyone in Tennessee's uncle.
the thing about that is, though, I peer pressured you into peer pressuring someone.
Yeah, it's great.
With the group
You
that
were
we
peer pressured
have,
her.
because I know that my friend didn't come in this group.
But yes, you also came to the realization that if Gavin's telling the truth, then Kip is your cousin, and only you know this fact. Besides,
Yeah,
probably Andros, Kyle.
yeah. I think it was last time before bed I was talking to him, and then our hands like
Yeah, you
touched
did
because
a
I gave
high
him like a high
five.
five or
Yeah,
something, and then it was like a weird like spider tingle. I was like, let's not do that. No, I would probably just kind of observe how people are interacting with each other since we just had that super traumatic experience, and then we got a bombshell dropped about this kid.
Yeah.
So I'd probably try and be nice to him. I'll give him a couple drawings every now and then.
Oh, thanks. I appreciate that.
Yeah, you know what? It doesn't matter what anyone else says. I think you're cool. So take this drawing and be happy. Smile.
Yeah, man.
Life's short.
Super cool. Pat, pat.
Real short. Probably gonna. But anyways, I hope you have a good rest of your day. I'm gonna go saunter back to
You
the
too. Alrighty, cool. That's the only thing you want to do?
Yeah.
Sweet. Alrighty. So eventually, the month goes by. You all gain your various different skills and wills and medicines. And you all wake up to what sounds like a horn, and it is before morning.
Yeah, gross.
Who's
Like
getting
a
up? Who's staying in bed?
I'm
Staying in bed.
up.
I'm
And
getting up.
I imagine I was already getting
There was
up.
a
Like I
bunch
was
of
just getting ready. And I'm like, oh,
explosions.
sweet. There was a horn that was going to go off in 5 minutes before I was going to wake up anyway.
Bunch of explosions.
pull out, see
I'll
what's
get up.
going on.
Mhm.
Do like the half crawl out of the tent.
As you do the
You're
half
like,
crawl
poke
out of
my
the
head out.
tent.
What's going on?
And some of you stay inside, some of you go out. You will walk out and see the bristling mustache of Corvin Donovis.
Hey, it's the Red
There you-
Dead.
It's the scary
Look it up.
Red guy.
Red guy.
Is this Tino? Is this Tino?
Yep.
So as I'm walking out, can I put like a little like tripwire in front of his tent so he trips over it?
Sure. You take two light sickness.
All right.
Worth it.
This fucking guy.
Tino, make a dex save with disadvantage, please.
I want to make, but I don't. Can I do a stealth check just to make sure nobody saw me do that?
Sure.
Yeah, freaking awesome.
Natural one.
All right.
Nobody can
It's
know
a
it was
deck
me.
save, yeah.
You see the very red eyes of Corvin Donovis look directly at you.
Ooh.
Oh,
I go
the
I go over and I
disadvantage
just
in a natty
bop him on
one.
the head.
You guys, you guys will see Tino like rubbing the sleep out of his eye. What the fuck? As he face plants right into, and his nose just crushes right into a rock.
Oh.
This is good for
You guys
natty
see
one
him.
in it.
You see him
Yeah, I
get
go
up.
bop Arcus on the head. Like, come on.
Roll a perception check.
Yeah, you don't know if you saw that or not.
Oh, I did.
I'll go help Tino up. I'll offer him a hand.
Oh, thanks.
That was a
Get up,
nasty
I'm
fall. Hey,
rubbing my
you should be careful
face.
while you're
Uh,
walking. There's rocks over here, you know.
He has already a few like little kind of bruises forming into
Kind
like
of
a
like
ridge
do
in
a
his
little like
nose,
pat off.
and there's just
I'm
like a
holding my head
steady
up like I've
stream
got a
of
bloody
blood.
You'll be fine.
It's like, thank you.
You should ask Argus if you can just rub some dirt in it. I heard that helps clean wounds.
No,
You
Oh,
hear
I got
you hear a
you.
resounding sound from Sylvie's tent. No, it does not.
Yep, I was gonna say. You should go talk to Sylvie. She's been spending the past month locked in her tent reading her books
No.
about everything
So
medical.
I'm sure it's fine.
As you like take your hand off and it's just gushing. Like, nope, go to the tent. Go to the tent. I just push you towards her tent.
I just
Uh,
I walk in
after-
and I reset my nose.
Yeah, I was about to say after about 30 seconds intense with the combined effort of the two healers, you guys hear a small and then you know as his nose reset.
Oops.
Oh my god.
Tino's.
This fucking guy.
Whoopsies. Tino's.
All right. Well, everybody makes their way out to Corbin, who is standing hands behind back. You see a horn kind of hung off his belt at the side. Welcome. Good to see you all. He's kind of scanning the crowd as everybody roughly filters in.
Yellow.
What is it? Bex says no.
To be fair, it did take him longer than anybody else. All right. Well, as I understand it, we have learned the basics of will, still, source, and skill. Now, I have something very simple for you. And reminder, it is extremely dark out right now as you see him place something on the table, and then just with a slight snap, you will see the wick of a candle go up. Can anybody here tell me why this relates to drafting?
Because you
Just what?
can use it for multiple things.
There's a candle. It's currently burning upwards.
For subrilate for the heat.
Yes, that is true. However, think more philosophically than practically.
Light.
This is one thing. You're on the right track, but the process is important as well.
Well, in order to draft, you require light.
Hear the original question?
Huh?
I didn't hear the original question. What was it?
How does this relate to drafting? And there's a
Oh,
candle.
the candle?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And he's
I don't have an answer.
looking
I'm just
for
wondering.
he's looking for a more philosophical answer than anything else.
It takes something else to ignite itself.
You are closer than anybody else there, young Jan. A candle is, in many aspects, the exact opposite of drafting. With the candle, you need to have a material already in place and a little bit of energy to create light. In drafting, you take in light and produce something physical. It is the exact opposite process. Now, with all that said, this is a very important fact. Light will come, light will go. But to know where you get your light from at all times is extremely important. I'm sure you've learned about the basics of source. That's interesting. He will just go ahead and actually pause for a hefty moment as he looks out at the crowd.
I'm gonna get ready to dodge. I'd just say these teachers
Preemptive.
are scary. I'm like, he's
Too many
looking out.
moments.
I'm like, all right, I'm ready. Not gonna take another friggin' red fire bouncy ball to the face.
This is important in relation to drafting. Namely because you are all polychromes, and oftentimes you have colors that intersperse with one another, as he kind of looks at you all. Let's see. He will point out Saren and Sharp and Beam and Kip and Vix
Sean
and Bell,
Bean.
as well as let's see here. As well as Arcus and Layla and Jake / Tino and Sylvie, as well
Everyone has
as
blue.
you there, Sybil. Quite simple. What I need you to do, as you see him snap his, well, actually no, he picks up the candle and puts it kind of towards what looks like a larger oil lantern that is hung off to the side, as he places what only Sybil and Saren recognize as a perfect blue box on the table. All the individuals I called out, please try to draft blue at this moment.
We'll go ahead and just
I will draft a
do a little blue
ball.
bracelet.
All right. As you all reach out to do blue at the same time, you feel it struggle, and every single one of you draft what you're looking to draft, but it is in this just awful chalky substance that disintegrates into your hand.
The hell?
God.
Within a certain space, there's only a certain amount of light that can be used for any given purpose. So, if you're in a scenario where only a single green is available amongst a, say, dark environment, if everybody tries to draft off it at the same time, it will fail.
Which is
That
bad.
Sucks.
Yes, it sucks, but it is the way of the world. Now, I want all of you who I called for before to do that. But, Jan, I would like you to draft red at the same time. As he puts a what looks like kind of a very small perfect red bead next to the very large chunk of perfect blue. 3, 2, 1. As you all do it, once again, you kind of get that just very chalky, weak substance. John, what are you trying to draft?
I am trying to draft a rubber band,
Okay.
but
You,
a big one, like an obnoxiously big one.
you
Jump rope
uh,
sized.
with only 2 light sickness, you produce what looks like one of those exercised bands that is
Yeah,
just
that's what I want.
thick and long and very springy.
Nice.
Now, if too much of a certain color is being used, the opposite of its spectrum will become much more powerful. The only color that this does not apply to is yellow. Yellow is balanced. No matter how much yellow you use, one side or the other will kind of make it out eventually. Any questions so far?
Not yet.
What other colors complement like this?
The colors that complement are just the direct ends of the spectrum. So it would be sub-red, super violet, blue, red, green, and orange.
Yellow's the only one that's just true neutral.
Yeah, yellow could be used basically with any
Everything.
propensity, and it will be fine.
It's the one that can be 50-50 to everything.
Yeah. Very good. Well, there are many things that we shall start learning about. Follow me as he starts heading to the
To the battleground.
to the battleground. If this page glowed, you see him start heading south, and yeah, you see Class B fall in behind him, and there's a full marching order.
1, 2, 3,
Guess we're
4.
going south.
All
The winter.
right,
South is for the boys.
cool. So you guys are gonna have a solid 3 days while Corvin Adanavis leads you to the south. If anybody happens to think of any questions or conversations they wish to have along the way.
So theoretically, my abilities pair well with whoever has orange, which would be mainly Sybil for her pink color being orange.
Gonna walk over
Green
to
pairs
John
best.
and be like, so what have you been studying this year, John?
Green and orange, my bad.
Oh man, I learned some really cool things. Can I try and show him what I've learned?
Sure.
I would like to. Is there is there any this is gonna get
Oh my
messed up.
God.
Okay. Is there any small animals around?
Oh no.
Sure, you run
Uh,
across one of those rabbits that
Okay.
Tino has been hunting.
I'm gonna draft a knife, and on the end of the knife, I'm going to put the new stuff that I learned on it, and I'm gonna show John what I learned.
Okay, roll
Oh,
an Arcana
no.
check.
I'm going to show Jan. I mean, that's
You Jan, roll a perception check.
I think I noticed.
Okay.
Just maybe.
You you see for some reason John's eyes dilate like way far out. They like almost his whole eyes become black for a minute there. Otherwise, that's about it. John, on the other hand, in this state, you see what looks like tiny wisps of what look kind of like light greenish smoke coming off the tip of your knife.
I'm gonna use it on a small animal, but just like a small puncture, not anything brutal.
Guys, I think it was a
Put a
joke
bead
about
with a little.
the serial killer joke was a joke originally, but
No,
but
seriously.
now
joke.
What?
I don't think it's a joke anymore.
Roll a spell
We're-
attack.
We're very quickly turning into the creepy twins from The Shining.
You are able to manipulate the knife in such a way that it barely grazes the small bunny. It like you see just the barest little line of blood as it starts to run away, and it keeps running, and it keeps running, And it keeps running. You still see the small kind of wisps of smoke kind of drifting off of it, but it appears to have no lethal connotations.
So, you learn to stab rabbits?
You learn to very
Supposed to.
accurately miss rabbits.
I must have missed. It was supposed to work, but I guess I got to keep practicing.
Roll a con save.
What the fuck?
Oh yeah, you you see, Jan, you see your brother's eyes snap back to normal, and all of a sudden you see him just kind of like go slightly foggy as he's looking around. John, you are unable to see anything at the moment.
Can I try and play it off?
Sure, deception.
Perform.
Okay.
No,
Everything's
no.
fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine.
You turn
Wow.
around and you start talking to
Straight
a
to a
tree.
tree.
I'm great. I'm great. You see him like touching the rock wall next to him. Just like, it's fine. Don't worry about it.
You like to go blind.
I'm gonna just immediately kind of feel a little bit guilty and be like, "Did you drink any of this?" and pull out my bottle of death booze.
Roll an intelligence check there, Mr. Well, yeah.
He
Roll an
can't
intelligence
see.
check there,
That's
Mr.
the
John.
brilliance of it.
I know.
Did you get into this? He can't see it.
I must have. It has to be the reason why.
Roll. What is? I want to see the intelligence check. What's the intelligence check, John?
Yeah. Oh
Okay.
well.
Yeah, you're just playing it off. It's like, yeah, for sure.
It was,
I'm
that was
gonna
the
once
problem.
again write on the label, "Do not consume," and put back in my bag and be like, "I gotta try again later. Like, I need something for all this headache he's been causing." And I'm gonna open up my flask and I'm gonna take a sip and give my brother a sip and be like, "Here, open your mouth. This will help." And we're gonna split another quarter of my flask.
Okay.
Not the blind me flask.
Yeah.
The good beer flask.
You roll a con save there, Mr. John. That's
Oh my.
okay. Yeah, you're fine with the alcohol. You're not so fine with the whole blindness thing.
It's helping, kind of.
Sylvie, I think I need some help.
Don't call her yet. I gotta put this back in my bag first.
As she goes over, she looks into your eyes, kind of shine. Well, yeah, she drops a little bit of yellow and kind of uses the bright water to shine your eyes a little bit. Well, you're still responding, so you're not blind, I think.
Eh,
She shrugs.
that's good enough, I guess.
See, the fun
Like,
part
how
is you
many
don't even
fingers am
you
I
don't even
holding
know
up?
that she shrugged.
7. A fist. I don't know.
It's the brilliance.
All right, leading your brother along for about another day. Your sight eventually comes back, there, Mr. John.
Can
As
I?
you guys come to a nice beach and sleep for the night.
When we go to sleep for the night, can I show John where I'm setting up my boozing experiments? Because I will craft the perfect booze.
We just on the sand, or are we just like in little tents?
Yeah, I mean, you guys brought your tents, but yeah, you're largely just on the beach area.
With my jars of dirt, I put some dirt like around where I'm gonna sleep.
All right.
So I
Like
can,
burrow.
yeah.
Because I'll be really sad and not go to parties. But you better believe that I'm gonna be supplying the booze at those parties.
Oh, God, who'd have guessed that Jan became a fucking bootlegger?
I saw where my future was headed. I needed to find a way to get there. This is it.
All right. Well, unless anybody has any particular things that they wish to do before heading off to sleep.
Oh, I want to go splash in the water.
Splash, splash.
Yep.
I wanna go-
Like I said, I want to try another booze out. I won't do this super often, but I'm getting into it right now, so I got to make a few mistakes.
Okay, I'll say that you still had a malt from before. Go ahead and roll an intelligence check. Let's see if you distill some good shit.
Low roll. No.
Okay. You you go through using your mixture of subred and superviolet. Still, you eventually craft something that is probably like a 55% new make ish.
So it's toilet wine.
Yeah. I mean, it's a new make, so it's just a clear liquid that hasn't had any sort of age yet. You're kind of like you're angling on the side of like almost beer and almost whiskey type of deal.
Better than ethanol.
Yeah.
You've made progress.
Okay, well, I'm gonna just bag it and save it.
Okay.
That's gonna be the special juice.
Alrighty. As you all fall asleep for the night, you will see Liv and her father appearing to have not an argument, but a heated conversation out of earshot of everybody else.
I would like to eavesdrop.
All right, stealth forward.
Rogue shit.
If I dared help, I would fuck
I can't
you
help
over.
myself.
Roll a perception.
Brittany's like, gossip!
Ah, poop.
You are super sneaky, and you're catching one out of every like 5 words.
Frack.
The words that you are catching are mildly interesting, though. You kind of catch a snippet here and there between the waves, kind of receding and crashing back in. What would you say? You hear Liv ask, "Is the Chromaria in order to keep you here?" You hear some kind of indistinct words coming from Corvin, and then from Liv, you hear, "You fought against the prism. Why?" There are things you do not know. That's about all you get. As they start to head
I really
backwards.
spiffed it. Okay.
Cool. Alrighty. Sweet. Next day, the march continues. You guys pass through on. Well, actually, who wants to make a skimmer?
I don't know what that is, but I'll do it.
What's a skimmer?
They're small
Color is
boats,
needed.
usually
Oh.
made up of blue or green.
I can
got
do
bl-
one out of green.
I'll combine some blue to help.
You'd have an epic boat.
I can do blue.
I will sit on the edge of the water and pout, knowing that I can do nothing in this situation.
All right. As Jan pouts, a smaller kind of, it kind of looks like almost a pontoon boat is crafted, and you all set off for your about hour crossing of the bay. You further head down, and about a day later, you come to rest near a volcano that is actively burbling away at the side.
Nice.
Great
Adventures.
source for red.
Is this where you bring the children to sacrifice them?
Robbery, and you just sacrifice
Yes,
you in a couple
of
of weeks,
course.
Brittany.
We must we must appease our home.
All hail the prism.
Oh, hell,
okay, well, the prism.
Cthulhu.
Fuck his best soldiers. Boot. No, darling. This is where the prism would have sacrificed his countless dims. You hear a small a
Would
small
have?
intonation of spite.
What's a dim?
Dims were individuals who could not draft.
Oh,
You mean like our
Yikes.
parents?
No,
Right.
your parents could draft. Well, your parent couldn't draft.
I was like, my mom didn't
Yikers.
draft.
Yeah, so your mother would be considered a dim. The rest of you had drafter parents.
Sybil kind of looks a little
That's a
confused,
mean
then
name.
immediately like,
you're
what
a
the hell?
mudblood.
Yeah.
Filthy
mud
blood.
Just gonna look over at it, just be like,
dim blood.
Yikes. I was making a joke
I don't
and you
think
made
mom's
it real.
over there. I think we're good.
I was mostly joking.
We're doing the same thing, Jake.
Anyways, but yeah, you guys find camp for the night, and you see Corvin just kind of lightly prodding the campfire with a charred stick. Anybody?
How you doing, buddy?
Quite fine. I'm tired.
You don't like it here, do you?
It's fine. I don't exactly have the best memories of this place. Roll a history check.
This is the guy who's the lead of the guard, right?
No. This is General Danavis. He was
Oh, this is the red one. Okay,
He
sorry.
was
I heard
on-
the name and I was like, who was that again? Because I only heard the first name.
he was on the other fucking side of the prism. um, this was one of the largest points of battles between the false prism, Dazen, and his brother. Um, there there were a lot of battles won by Corvin here. Unfortunately, the other generals, namely the one that was pretty fucking awful, named Stenos. He was also known as the Butcher of Garriston. Uh, he he did some fucked up shit.
Whose side was Thanos on?
Stanos was on
Thanos?
Dazen's side. The war eventually came to a head, and this island was lost because Stanos was supposed to follow Corvin's plan and hold these kind of northern mountains here. But he decided to go and attack a smaller fortification instead. Got his ass kicked, and the island was lost, resulting in Corvin losing probably about a quarter of his soldiers and having to do a full retreat.
Whoopsie daisy. Can I ask you a question, sir?
Of course.
Why did you switch sides?
Switching sides is something of a misnomer. My goal was to serve Holum, serve an individual that I believed was right, and to do the best good that I could. Unfortunately, the individual that I followed lost, and
Do you believe the prism can do the most good now then?
I believe that I could do no good opposing him. You should have seen it back in the day. As he kind of gestures towards the burnt down ruins of the town, just maybe half a mile away. There were people everywhere. Across the land, you couldn't go without finding some bastard bandit or loving mother and child.
What's the closest you ever got to the volcano?
Decently close. It wasn't a volcano before. It was a large scale battle between a couple of my red, orange, and sub-red drafters and Gavin's.
Can you draft from lava? Can you draft subred from lava?
Yes, it's a fantastic source.
Are we gonna make a pit stop at the volcano to practice?
We didn't have plans to, but I suppose you could stop on the way back if you desired.
Nifty.
And yeah, this conversation wasn't quiet. Pretty much everybody heard it.
Noted.
A lot of the Dims would live here then?
There
Or
was a time when this was a very heavily traversed site of commerce, and they were extremely large ports. They acted as a go-between, of course, between Garriston and the Crim area. They would send their drafters, their slaves, their products, everything between them.
There weren't actually dims sacrificed in the volcano, were there?
No.
I thought we were gonna have more ghosts.
More?
don't talk about the ghosts.
Oh, you mean the glutton that you guys fought?
Yeah, I'm still gonna call it a ghost.
Oh. All right.
It's okay. You had to be there.
Right. Well, in any case, you see him kind of turn back to you, poking at his fire. Any other questions before we head to bed? Nope. All
I'm
righty.
gonna wait.
Cool. Next morning, you all come to and are deposited promptly in what looks like a very large area, kind of deep hidden between various mountains. Alrighty. Let me grab all your asses. All right, let's see. Who could properly identify a trope in my campaigns?
Patterns.
Yes, that is a
No,
good one.
those are never in Trace's campaigns. How dare you say that?
No
Nor
through
have they ever
lines.
been.
No through lines.
No through lines.
There's never been a pattern.
Never
Secret
patterns.
temples. Secret temples. Through the mountains.
Really sad. No,
What
there's
about consequences and emotional damage?
That's, yeah, fair. Another one. But no, today that we are speaking on the glorious trope of mine, which is, let's go into the secret temple in the mountain. Learn some shit.
Secret
like it's time for
tunnel.
price study.
Secret temple.
Through the
Secret
mountain.
tunnel.
Alrighty. It is, it's about here that Corvin leads you all into. And come upon an interesting sight. Namely, a missing beam. He leads you kind of through these valleys, and you come out and see what looks like the kind of burnt down ruins of what used to be a grander kind of city, as well as very large temples and what looks like a ziggurat in the middle. But more importantly, you see an individual with piercing green eyes and very, very red hair waiting for you once you arrive.
Is that your chick? Who's that?
Yay, Kit's back.
That's hers.
Trying to wait for the page to load. I didn't see any. Oh, there it is.
You guys, you'll see Kit's just kind of chilling out against the rock face, looking like she's whittling a stick.
Whittle
I'm
that
gonna look
stick.
over at the group and like look around, but try and like sneakily walk over towards her.
You guys see Sybil take a sharp left.
Subtle.
I'll just whisper traitor and walk away.
As
Okay.
you go over to attempt to start your conversation, you guys will hear the loud commanding voice of Corvin
Give it.
piercing through the classmates. Your goal, you have 2 days to do it, is to find a secret piece of information that has been stored here. First
What does it
person to
look
do it
like?
gets kudos.
Gets kudos?
I immediately go.
Like the
Same.
chocolate?
Simp!
What the?
And she's running.
Is it
And he's
like
running.
is it like an envelope? Is it like a scroll? Cool, I'm gonna start walking.
All right. Everybody starts interspersing throughout the city.
Kudos.
I love kudos.
Kudos are great.
Yum yum.
All righty. John, congratulations. You can see you again.
Oh, thank God.
John's
You
just
can call me
tripping
Jake,
over
it's
shit
fine.
as he's running.
All righty. And with that, we will go ahead and come back in 5 minutes. Take a brief break.
Cool.
I'm gonna load up the game because I bought it, and it was a 1 gigabyte download, and I just couldn't be happier. That was so quick.
What game?
What game is this?
The new Mega, or I guess I say the old Mega Man collection that just came out today again on Steam.
Nice.
Had on Switch. Thought you had it on Switch.
Different Mega Man collection. That was X. This is Battle Network. Now, do I do it with the Japanese voices? That was a dumb question. I'm already gonna do it with the Japanese voices. Those fucking soundtrack pops. I'm looking at Nintendo DS again, it feels like. But way better.
I miss my DS.
He's English. Why is he English? No.
Goddamn English speakers.
English.
English?
Did anyone here watch the Tears of the Kingdom trailer?
Yes.
Yeah.
Fucking
Is that for the Zelda game?
Yeah.
yes. I'm so stoked.
Fucking looks fantastic.
May 12th.
Wait.
And they're supposed to release the collector's edition soon, I swear to God. If I don't fucking get it, I'm gonna be pissed off.
If I have to find another 900 goddamn Karoks.
I hope so. I want my golden poop.
Oh, I know.
I want to do the same dungeon over and over and over again to get 120 orbs.
It looks like there's way more puzzles though from that trailer.
Just to not have to to only be able to max out my health or my stamina bar. Assholes.
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. I liked Breath of the Wild, but it wasn't a very good Legend of Zelda game in my opinion. It was just a good game, but
Alrighty. Well, we are roughly back. So
Alright.
let's start out with people not having a conversation with Kip. Saren, you were the first to say you were heading out along with Arcus. Which way go?
Which way do we want to go here?
I mean, yeah,
I
I
would
get.
say me and Ark would stick together for this one. It's been a bit since we've been able to hang out for this, and this is pretty up our alley. Fuck it, flip a coin, heads and tails. Slash D2.
Grab something real quick.
Okay, we're going left.
By left, you mean down?
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you guys kind of come into the initial part of town, you'll see what looks like a bunch of old war tents that have been left, and actually, there, Miss Saren, this is the moment. There is some old ass leather that is very tanned, if you so desire to grab it from some of these canvas tents.
Yes, please.
You managed to scavenge yourself medium quality leather, I'd say. Like it's a little sketch, but
I
over.
will be using this later.
Alrighty. So you guys just gonna keep on going straight downwards?
Yep.
Cool. As you go through, you're starting to see there's maybe one or two corpses scattered here and there. Some what look like broken some broken spectacles, a lot of Luxon that's kind of poking out of the ground, namely a lot of solid yellow and blue are still hanging about. But if you, as you kind of dig around with your foot a little bit more, you see beneath the surface there's some red and oranges kind of laid around still.
Jeez. This is
Actually,
an
no, they're
epic camp.
here. Roll a history check.
History. Beep. Ugh. I don't like books, anyways. It's fine. Hearsay. Join me. Join
History
me,
check,
Marshall.
Book. I just heard book over and over.
Okay.
Not much better, but better a little bit.
You do know that there's a relatively large battle here. You think your parents might have been involved, Saren?
I think my parents were at this battle fighting for the prism.
What?
Not entirely sure. It's been a long time, and by that I mean like they told me when I was little, and I really didn't pay much attention.
That's babies.
All right. So y'all get to about there. Yeah. Next up, Beam and Kit will chill out. You know, they'll just take the long way over here.
I wonder if our parents met here.
Alrighty. Layla. Is there anybody
Yes.
that you're wanting to stick with, or are you just going off on your own?
I'm just gonna head this direction.
Alrighty. Just
If
chilling
people
out
are
behind
near me,
Beam
then
and
they're
Kit.
near me. But
You just see them kind of chilling out, talking, heading upwards.
I'm not rushing by any means.
Hey, Layla. Appreciate the crown, too. It's actually been holding up pretty well.
You're welcome.
Yeah. Anyways, we figured head up towards the big old temple. It's probably where some cool info is.
Yeah, that's where it looks like all the action's gonna be.
Yeah. As you go up, Layla, you notice there are scorch marks and just blasted sections of the large pyramid there, as well as some on the temple. But more importantly, you are seeing what looks like. Actually, yeah, you're seeing a lot of the kind of smaller houses have just been exploded. They look like they were all a bunch of civilian housing. And as you kind of head down and to the front here, you you will see what are definitely white stones are just stained with red all the way down the staircase from the tip all the way to the bottom here. Roll a history check.
This is where they do the sacrifice.
Sweet. All right. This is the location where Sandy the Red went and was tasked with taking this city, namely because it was a large stronghold housing a great deal of drafters, and also had a royal family involved that was very closely related to Garriston, which was where Dazen's army was um, largely stationed. So after a good 8-10 days worth of the citizens just not submitting to rule, kind of constantly badgering the incoming army, this is where an example was to be made.
Oh dear.
The Prism's one of the Prism's generals, named Sandy, proceeded to take the entire royal family and, gruesomely enough, cut off their heads and send them spiraling down the steps here. There's a really gross story if everybody wants to continue onwards as well with that.
Fuck it.
The queen was pregnant. They cut the baby out, rolled it all the way down.
Oh, like a bowling ball?
Yeah.
Bummer.
It's said that General Danovis got here 2 days after the slaughter and was sickened by what he saw.
Sounds like a strike, if you ask me.
You know what they say, fastest way to paint a wall.
But regardless,
I'm gonna stop here and wait for literally anybody else because I don't want to go near that thing by myself.
okay. Back on the other side of the world, John, Jan, are y'all sticking together?
Oh
Yes.
yeah. You
Which way we
already
going?
know. Let's roll an intelligence check to see which way I think I should go.
I mean, as you come up to a junction here, you see a bunch of tents one way, bunch of steps the other way, and kind of the barest, faint little bits of a town over there.
Oh, bro, we're going towards the town for sure. That's
I
always
agree.
where good shit is.
You guys make your way over towards the town, where you see skeleton after skeleton as you peer into these houses. Varying sizes. Some look like adults, some look like non-adults. Looks like this was the site of a monument as fucking massacre of what looks like a civilian population.
This town kind of looks like my dreams and not in a good way.
Yeah, I definitely agree, and I don't want to see your dreams ever.
Lord. Okay. Are you guys searching the buildings, or what are we doing?
Yeah, I'd like to search the buildings and see if there's anything about like the civilians and what they
Okay.
did.
Roll investigation check. John, what are you doing during this whole deal? Or Jan, sorry.
Oh, okay. So what I want to do is I want to see Would I know anything about the battle that may have taken place here by what's around me?
History check. All right. While you're doing the history check, John, you kind of search through some of the civilians' houses. You said you're just looking for what happened here, or
Just more about like the civilians and who they were.
gotcha. As you're going through, you see. Roll a religion check.
Okay.
Me or him?
No, him.
It's 5 and I can't roll for shit.
Luckily, your brother is there to pipe up. Okay, so let's switch over to Jan for a moment. Jan, what was your history question again?
What battle may have taken place here and what I know about it, like what sides were involved.
Battle, yes. All right. This was the battle. Okay. This was the battle of what was known as.
Hey, sweetie,
Oh God, again. That's actually.
you want anything
bad
from
connotations. I'm not gonna.
Okay.
Hey, give me a double cheeseburger.
No, he said sweetie. He was
Extra
talking to me.
fries.
Oh,
Yeah.
fair enough. Fair enough.
I would have said bitch if I was talking to you.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Hey, only in bed.
Gotta assert
I
dominance
know you,
when they're young, otherwise they just become crazy when they're older.
and he didn't give my full nickname, Sweet Cheeks, Master
Yes,
of
sweet
Gluck.
cheeks. This was the Battle of Anat's Ascendance. It what do you roll? 15. There were justifications that you've read in the library for what occurred here, as these were pagans worshiping the old gods and attempting to undermine the Chromaria, and needed to be made an example of, so that other people not only didn't do that, but also would give up more readily after they heard of a wholesale slaughter. On the other side, as it plays in quite easily, you notice a shrine to Anat, the old goddess of wrath.
Okay. Can I walk? You said it's like a full-on statue, like big one or a small
No,
one?
this looks like it's more like a personal, kind of like a little baby shrine.
Can I pick it up?
Sure.
Sweet.
It is strangely appropriate for you. Anat is also typically connected to the color of subred.
Well, then I'm gonna keep it. So I'm just gonna grab it and yell dibs.
Alrighty, he just dibs you.
It's all yours. I didn't want it anyways, so that's okay.
Alrighty. Tino, is there anybody in particular you want to stick with, or you strutting off alone?
I'm still gonna wander off by my lonesome.
Alright, which way you going?
I'm gonna head off towards the pyramid.
Okay. You pop up and you see you see Kit or Kip and Beam just chilling out and talking to each other.
Gay?
Hey man, whatever does it for you. As you walk around the corner and see a horrified Layla just staring at what looks like a bunch of red stains down this pyramid.
Look down with her. That's crazy. Just walks away.
He walks through it just across.
Just
Alrighty. So you said you wanted to go into the pyramid? Jake.
yes, I do. Absolutely. Get my ass in that pyramid.
You start going up the pyramid itself, and roll an investigation check,
Investigation.
please.
Am I gonna find a pharaoh?
If you find a mummy, just make sure to
Oh.
wrap it up.
Hey, I'm not Zeph,
Alrighty.
but good one.
That is a good one. All right. So as you go in, you kind of sift around what looks like a. You push your way through what looks like a long rotted wooden barricade, and inside you see what looks like the corpse of a priest. Still, it's dry and like mostly eaten, but it's definitely not like skeletal remains. Um, and you see their hand is over a book.
Of course, I look down and go like, "Well, it's gonna be a pretty interesting book."
Fuck yeah, bud.
So,
I assume you take it.
oh yeah, I'm fucking nicking that shit.
All right, you take it. You start reading through it, and it of course you're the one to find this. Jesus Christ. It starts detailing the war crimes of Gavin Kyle.
My God. Wow.
Oh.
You're like a bloodhound. You're like, I smell tea.
um, it it talks about how the so it talks about primarily how at the start of the war, Dazen attempted a couple times to just surrender to his brother, but Gavin seemed kind of dead set on war. um, and it was about
Would.
this time that Gavin started instituting policies, which was it was called basically purifying the bloodline.
Oh, okay, wonderful. So he's a
But
Nazi.
the author stated it specifically to be euthanasia programs, basically. Um,
Nazis tried to put a spin
Yeah.
on it too. So.
yeah. Um, but regardless,
Yeah, they were giving those people showers.
Oh my God.
in any case, it talked about
I'm streaming.
how
Don't say things like that.
I was about to say that one might be bad.
it started to talk about how these policies were sweeping through the satrapies as he was declared pro Marcos in response to the false prism. Despite the fact that Gavin, or rather Dazen, didn't really want to fight the war, so he was basically elected to the position of dictator, Gavin, in response to a war that he manufactured per this author's interpretation of events. Which then led to the culling programs, which led to half of the satrapies getting really pissed off and joining Dazen. And yeah, thus the wars went. But it talked about how, interestingly enough, Dazen gained his powers kind of slowly instead of all at once, like most prisms do. Kind of one would manifest itself every month or so.
So he's a bitch. Got it.
Dazen?
Couldn't do it all at once. Oh, Gavin.
Dazen. The younger brother.
Well, practice makes perfect, right?
You gotta love it.
Why would you ever get two brothers' names confused?
Yeah. Come on, guys. There's only John, Jan, Kip, and Kit.
I have no idea, Jan.
Siren and
I'm
Sybil.
sorry.
Yeah, it's great.
Just a reminder: don't get drunk and throw your cleaning supplies up in the tree again.
What?
What?
That was for Jan.
Oh.
Oh, I will get drunk again.
Anyways, but yeah, so it details how basically as the book is being written, Gavin has sent in his basically what he called bloodthirsty dog, Isandi, in order to massacre the people of this village because they acted as a go-between for Dazen and the rest of his armies.
Wow. Sounds like these guys had a really loving and strong
Bleh.
relationship.
Oh yeah.
Something like that.
All right.
Love, hate, you know, what's the difference?
Vix is gonna go way the fuck up there. Bell is going to stick with Liv. And they're gonna head this way. Yeah, she'll go off on her own. Sharp will hobble her way to some of the more local tents. And Savanas will be searching for herbs in the mountains.
That herb man.
Herb. Alrighty. Sybil, you walk up to Kit as all your classmates run off to find whatever information they need to find.
Knowledge, treasure stuff. Yes. But I haven't seen my friend in so long, so I'm gonna prioritize her. Stop trying to be stealthy because I realize I'm bad at it. I'm just gonna be like, I'm gonna go and approach her for a hug, like the side hug, because she looks like she has a stick in her hand, and I don't want her to stab me.
She, oh, all right. Kind of gives you like a
Like the
Kinda-
side hug. And I'm like trying to like do the little.
just like a kind of two pat. Just like
Wow, it's been so long. Like we haven't seen each other in days, probably.
yeah,
Probably.
prison's been keeping me busy recently, but managed to get away for a bit. Watch what old Danavis here was doing.
Are you part of the training stuff then? Like we're
Not
all here for the training camp thing.
not exactly. I'm more here to be a impartial observer.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna kind of like back away a little bit, like shoot her the finger guns, be like, I get what you're saying. I got it. We'll just kind of like take a couple steps back, look over to the teacher, kind of look back at her, be like, I want to go this way. But it was nice seeing you.
As you start stepping forward, she'll say, "Hey, catch." As roll a perception check.
I see things in front of
Percepciones.
Roll a sleight of hand. Without thinking, you see what looks like a kind of slightly translucent ball coming towards you, and you grab it out of the air.
look at it.
As you look down at it, it is super violet.
I'm gonna kind of like fumble it a little, be like, I'm gonna stick it in like my little bag that I have, tuck it away real fast, be like, that was almost close.
You just see her wink at you.
I thought we were friends.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Bye, friend. I'll see you hopefully soon. Please don't throw another one of those at me. And I'm gonna start walking.
As you start walking, roll an intelligence check.
I'm not smart.
Oh no.
Ooh.
You get the sense that she was testing something.
I'm not taking it out of my bag though. I'm gonna kind of like turn around ever so slightly to like do a backwards glance, like,
All right, which way are you
I
going?
keep on walking. Seeing that we have to find some sort of knowledge stuff, I want to go towards this structure, like
Okie
this
dokie.
one. Yeah.
You start making your way up. You see Beam and Kip still just chilling out, talking.
Hey, did you guys find anything yet?
Oh yeah, we're supposed to be doing that.
Yeah,
Thanks
I
for
don't know
reminding me.
exactly what we're looking for, but
Huh.
well, good luck.
Yeah, have a good one.
I'm heading into this one. You guys can come with if you want, or whatever.
Sure, why not? You'll see Beam and Kip following behind you. You look over and you see Layla still just staring at the bloodstains.
I'm just chilling.
How's it going? Did you find it yet?
Nope. I found blood.
You want to come with us? Also, maybe don't touch it. I heard that it can be bad from Sylvie. You know,
What?
if you rub it around and stuff. Medicine stuff. Don't touch it. Don't touch the blood.
Okay.
Do you
I like
want
some
to go
things.
and join your erratic friend, or
No one's coming up here yet.
no? Not yet.
No, yeah, I will.
Oh yeah. Okay. Cool.
I'm gonna like wave you over with a hand.
Hey, cool. Group keeps getting bigger. As you guys start climbing up. Sybil, investigation, please.
Boy. Alright, let's see here. It's not the worst.
Okay. As you guys go in, you find a much more blown open and breached, what looks like upper temple area. As you go through, Layla, why don't you go ahead and roll an investigation for me as well, please? I'll see what the two of you find independently of one another.
Easy stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
smart.
Cool. Sybil, as you go through, you find a book titled "The Heretical Colors." Meanwhile, Layla, as you are just kind of taking in the memory of that awful thing and what had happened just a pyramid away, you you kind of lean against a wall, and we'll come back to you shortly.
Oh man.
Uh-oh.
Now you have a
Sybil,
curse
Yes.
fucked.
from the Temple of Doom.
Sybil, do you start reading through your book?
No, I saw that it's a book, so I'm gonna put it in my bag and hope that that's good enough.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna turn around and look to the other two, and I'm gonna say, I found a book. I think that counts. Right?
As soon as you turn around, you see Layla kind of putting her hand against the wall, and you see it sink in maybe about 2 or 3 inches. As
And then I face
you, can I get a dex save from Sybil, please?
From me?
Yeah.
What? Oh no. Okay. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm pretty good at being.
You, you dodge out of the way as the ground kind of shifts down into a staircase beneath you guys.
How'd
found the
you do
secret
that?
tunnel.
Secret tunnel.
Go over to you and be like, I mean, forget about the book. Look at this. This is so cool. We should go down
Yeah,
there.
I'm gonna run down the stairs.
I'll
I'm
follow
gonna
after.
walk cautiously down the stairs.
I'll run down the stairs. I was figuring that what you were doing. I was like, oh, we're gonna make it a race. So I guess we're not racing, but that's okay.
All right. You get about 5 steps in before, damn, this is really, really dark.
Damn,
it's really, really dark.
Are there any like old torches or anything on the wall?
Nothing that isn't very, very long rutted.
I'll kind of look back in the general direction where you're at. Be like, hey, hold on, one sec. I got it. and I'm gonna do a little yellow Luxon for light.
I'll be back momentarily.
Okay. Are you doing liquid yellow, solid yellow?
Solid. I just want it to be like a little light bulb.
Okay. You do a
I
big old
think when
thing.
it's exposed to air, it produces light.
Liquid does, yes.
Oh, okay. Then yeah, like a little ball of yellow.
Little jar of pee.
Well, you know, yeah.
Poop jar.
You create yourself a little off-gassing torch of yellow Luxon,
I'll hold it
and
up in the air. Be like, I got it.
start making your way down the tunnel. Alrighty. On the other side of the world, Saren and Arcus, you're at a cliff. What do you do?
No. Oh, sorry.
Does it look like it'd be
I'm gonna
a
look over.
traversable
I'm gonna look
cliff to
over
get
the cliff.
down?
Yeah, I mean
Jump.
it's not ridiculously
Pulls the box.
steep or anything. It's
We,
just
we got this. We
You
got
want
this.
you want to go?
Let's do it.
Let's
do it.
fucking do it.
all right. Acrobatics. Both of you.
Can I do
Yeah.
athletics?
No.
But it's climbing.
It is climbing downwards. It is falling with style.
I fart on
Well,
every step
apparently
of
I'm
the
so
way
good,
down.
so
Yes, you
yeah.
easily enough pop your way down into more war tents that have been collapsed over.
God damn, there's
Which way
just
you
so
wanna
many
head?
frickin' tents.
Let's head more
yeah.
towards this direction.
Alrighty. Cool.
Maybe to try to get this.
Alrighty. You pass what look like some old aquifers and pools and ponds, and then you come up and find yourself a very interesting sight. See if I could find the correct one. Oh yeah.
I think we ended up in the right area. Either he's got a new map for us, or we're about to see something really bad that we're not wanting to see.
All right. Yeah. So as you kind of come up this small stone structure, you will find this. It's kind of looks like a ginormous ball of yellow Luxon that is just very shiny.
You know, gonna be honest, that kind of screams important.
You want to grab it, or you want me to grab it?
There is no way in hell we are able to grab this thing.
Touch it.
Do you want to touch it?
Yes.
Let's both
Is it
touch it at the
perfect
same
yellow?
time.
Is it perfectly yellow?
Yes, it is very, very perfect
Lick it.
yellow.
All right, let's touch it at the same
That is
time.
a lot of perfect yellow. I'd like to draft a little bracelet off of it.
You guys go up and touch it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh dear.
Yes, touch it at the same time. Wisdom saving throws for both of you, please.
Oh
Fuck.
dear. Oh
God,
dear.
Through
I
the
like
power of friendship.
the power of
Our
friendship.
friendship, right? Oh, hi Archie.
You each have just an overwhelming feeling of just not wanting to do anything come over you.
Gotta sit down. This is hard. I don't want to do this anymore.
Me either. This sucks.
As you guys slowly seek more and more into this,
This was your
You,
idea.
Oh no.
you each will kind of just roll your head, look back, roll a perception check.
Oh no.
Okay. Saren, you look deep inside of this solid yellow, and after what you would estimate would be like maybe 6 feet of material, pretty much right in the center, you see basically buried in a stone with a air bubble around it. It looks like a dagger of some kind. Kind of has a black hilt, and then little bits of white kind of swirling up into it. You don't see the blade.
Is this what we were
That's-
supposed to find?
I'm gonna try to reach for it.
You touch very solid yellow, Luxon.
I wonder if I can. I'm gonna try to liquefy it so I can push my hand through it.
Roll a wisdom saving throw, please.
Dear fucking lord, I'm gonna hurt my brain doing this or roll a natural 20 trying.
Okay. You feel an immense will push back upon you As-
Something's stopping me.
as you liquefy it slightly. It feels
I
kind of
think-
good. You should keep drafting yellow.
I think I'm gonna get through this. I think I can do it.
Like a lot.
You know, why not? Statue to myself out of yellow.
You keep going. You keep going. You get about probably 1 foot into it. Do you want to keep going?
Can I help?
Yes, I do want to keep going.
Oh no.
Oh no. I knew you were gonna say that. I don't feel so good.
Arcus, do you want to attempt to help out?
Sure.
Okay, what's some save throw, please?
You do yellow? Oh yeah, you can.
You can do yellow.
Oh my god, the gods ordained it.
Oh shit.
We're gonna die. We're gonna die out here because of our stupidity.
We're 13.
We're gonna die out here because of our stupidity.
I don't know any better.
You guys are fully entrenched in this. You see one marginal path forward, and you're loving feeling this yellow come into you. Kind of,
Wait,
it's perfect balance.
wait,
As you keep pushing and pushing.
hold on. I stop for a moment. If it needs perfect balance, shouldn't we be trying to offset it by using any of the other colors since yellow is the purest and neutralist?
I don't know.
You say as you get about 3.5 feet in.
Man, I feel really not that good after thinking about that.
Let's
And
try
as you get
it.
about 4 feet in. Wisdom saving throw, both of you, please.
Wait, I kind of want to stop now. I'm not feeling great.
Arcus, you snap out of it. Sarah,
But it actually kind of
on the
feels
other
kind
hand,
of
you push
cool.
through
Kind of like this.
about 5.5 feet in. You're only about half a foot away from that.
But I can get to it. And that's what matters. And I can be the person that got it.
I feel like I
And
should
that's
pull him
the
out.
cool thing. Well, she's kind of going for it at this point. We're already deep. I'm already going to suffer sickness. Let's fucking roll.
Okay. Arcus, you're not doing anything?
I'm
I
afraid.
mean, I
But
haven't
yeah,
said
I'm gonna do
anything
it.
out loud.
I'm gonna keep going.
You're going to keep... Okay.
What the fuck? You're supposed to stop me in these situations.
What a true friend would do, though.
You guys push through the last half foot.
Dibs.
And Saren, you grab the dagger and you pull it out, and you see it is shining perfect white.
That's cool. In the baggie.
You
Oh,
also
feels so good.
you notice that there are 7 jewels across the hilt. All of them are currently dull.
And then I start moving Saren as far away from this thing as possible.
Alrighty, you pull her out, and Saren, as the effects start pulling away from you, and
Oh, no.
Arcus, the effects start pulling away from you. You guys look into each other's eyes. Saren, about 25% of your eye has filled up with yellow.
Oh.
Arcus, about 15% of yours.
Oops. Hey, you kind of fucked up. I think you drafted too much.
Me?
Yeah, I mean, like, a
Let's look
good
at this.
portion of
Hey,
your eye is yellow.
let's look at this dagger, because your eyes are more yellow. Fuck you.
What?
You pull out a mirror and your eyes are fucking a quarter full. 13.
Well, you know what? Kit can suck my ass. I'm further along. Oh, god damn it. I'm gonna die. Oh, god damn it.
It's okay. We were never here for a long time, anyways.
Oh, no.
roll, roll. Now that you're away from it, roll a history check
Oh,
on
no.
that knife. Okay. You don't.
Was it worth it?
You don't know any specifics. You have heard that there are a few colors that lie outside of the primary spectrum that are some are heretical, some are just mythological. White Luxon is one of the most mythological.
Huh.
Oh, that's dope.
I think I'm gonna pull a Sybil.
Hey,
I'm gonna
wait.
hide this.
Don't say it like
You're the one that hid the obsidian dagger. Excuse me.
Well, it wasn't a dagger. It's just a shard of obsidian.
it was a rock. I asked
I'll
if
be right
anyone
back.
wanted. I asked Layla actually. I was
Oh,
like, "You
man.
want this?"
Brandon, we fucked up.
Yeah. Man, you said, fuck it.
I was already that far in. At
Trace
that point,
never
it was
has
like, fuck it.
consequences.
You're lucky that Arcus actually helped you because you would have been at like fucking 50%.
Yeah. It's a good thing I'm good at making stuff with my hands.
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna make a pair of gloves out of actual shit. So I don't have to worry about drafting it.
Alrighty. Let's go to Johnny and Yanni.
Oh, Johnny and Yanni are ready to go.
Should we go further into town, or do you want to try to go to this middle temple?
Oh, dude, we definitely want to go further into town. We already stumbled upon the best stuff. All the corpses are here.
Oh, you're right. Further on into town we go.
Alright, you guys looking to go like this district over here or like downwards this way?
Ooh, yeah.
Oh, we're
no,
gonna go
that's-
down this way. So there's clearly the temple up here, but you know that's the obvious place to go. We're gonna go strolling down Main Street and into the suburbs over here. This looks like a public pool.
Burps. Congratulations. You found more corpses. Or just fucking. In fact, actually, this time they appear to have been lined up and slowly scavenged over time, but lined up in a row.
Well, this
Yeah.
is still depressing. How do you live life like this every day?
Damn, bitch, you live like this?
You get used to it. See, at least they had each other marching towards death.
Are we sure about that?
He's still
Looks
upset
like they
about
were
blonde
drunk
doctor.
here. Put in a line like this. Who knows?
Well, as you can see here, well, can I tell how they may have been lined up? Like,
Yeah,
are they
face down, kind of.
Face down, ass up.
More flat than that, but yeah,
So
right
what you're
idea.
saying is they got put down execution style, kiss the dirt.
Yeah.
Damn.
This is heavy, man.
This
Well,
is public school.
What are we doing? Or what are we looking for?
I think we went the wrong way. I just think we should head back.
Can yep, sure. I don't have anything else. I was like, like looking at the map, there's. Wait, do we?
There are no patterns.
Yeah, I know, Trace. You did. These have shapes and funny doodads going on in them that I'm gonna have to know later. Actually, you know what? Can we head towards the pyramid?
Sure. You head towards the third pyramid that is off center. Congratulations. Oh, goodbye, Light Bart. Your time was appreciated. Alrighty. Yeah. You find your way up to the third pyramid. Just looking around, or have any specifics?
Um.
I'm just looking around.
Investigation, please.
Yeah, I'll look around with him. I don't know what I'm looking for, so may as well look for it.
Bless you.
Thank you.
Investigate me, Yanni. Alrighty. With a combined brotherly ability, you all are touching the wall, and suddenly you guys touch the same square, and
Oh,
a stairway down opens up for you.
Great minds think alike, huh?
I wonder if we'll get to see the crypt.
I think there's a good possibility. Let's go find out. It does look kind of dark, though. Do you know how we can make some light?
You know how to make light for yourself. Decaying superviolet is actually it's pretty darn bright. You could just straight up do subred.
I was gonna say, is there like a torch or anything burnable nearby?
I mean, you could do like if
Wait.
you could do some fusion dance here, you could have.
Could I find
John.
like just a piece of wood?
I could.
Like,
Could I use green?
like oh no, I have an idea if I can find a piece of wood.
You could find a piece of wood, but John
Ray said
could
do
also,
the fusion dance.
John could do a pretty darn solid stick of red Luxon, and it'll burn pretty slowly.
Oh, see, I was gonna pour a little bit of methanol on a stick and make myself a torch.
Jesus.
Yeah, but you could light things on fire in any way. Why would you need the methanol?
So that I don't have to keep burning Luxon, so that I could just light it the one time and it'll just burn for a while longer.
All right. Are you gonna? You have a flint and steel on you?
I see the flaw in my logic.
I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that far ahead.
All right, I'm gonna use red Luxon to make a thick thing of.
All right. You make a thick
Yeah.
torch base, and you hold it out to your brother to light it. Boop. With the tiniest little bit of super or sub red. No.
Beautiful. Thank you so much. And off we go.
All right. And Tino, investigation check, please.
all right. So I'm feeling pretty pissed off and also vindicated at the same time. Like, oh, this will show those Gavin supporting bastards. Said investigation?
Yes, please.
Jesus.
Ooh. You're like, haha, vindicated, and you fucking slap a wall in your jubilation, and it pushes in and steps going downwards open up for you.
Oh, lucky bastard.
Oh. Well, yeah, I got real lucky. I mean, what could possibly go wrong?
I knew that was there the whole time. Who's
Alrighty.
asking?
What form of torch are you making?
I was just going to put my hood up and just use green to make a glow, draining my cloak.
Alrighty. You make a very unstable green. It'll burn through relatively quickly, but you can definitely make a fairly large glob of it that kind of decays. Cool. Sweet. Alrighty. As the the three different groups make their way down these stairs, you all will independently come to what looks like these kind of large cavernous areas underground. Tino, Sybil, Layla, John, and Jan, perception checks, please.
Ooh, boy, oh boy.
You know, are you down there by yourself?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Our teacher
Yeah,
told
I-
us not to do that.
I have never
don't see
seen
shit.
anything ever.
Two
In fact,
natties. Nice.
I
Jan and
may have
Layla, you
accidentally
guys are
taken a sip of my
in
booze.
space.
Yikes, my guys.
Sybil, you immediately look over to your right-hand side and see that there's a kind of greenish glow pretty close to you, and then a very red glow pretty far away from you that
kinda
are
like-
kind of moving.
I'm gonna hold my little yellow spear up a little higher. I like look over, look back to the group. Look over. Hey, you!
Hey you, hey you, hey you, hey you. You hear echo throughout this very large cavern, all the way over to Jan and John.
I'm gonna look back over at Layla. Oh, sorry. I probably should have.
I clearly
But that
don't
little
know where
fire.
that's from. I'm gonna get really scared and charge straight past John.
Okay.
If I have to
You-
bowl him over, that's just survival of the fittest at this point.
you charge forward. As you all kind of slowly come to realize each other's presence, you'll look over and see these 7 extremely large columns of crystals of different colors. And inside of each, you'll see what looks like the tiniest, maybe dark seed. And with that, we'll go ahead and end session.
What?
Oh, boy.
Mm.
We fucked up, Brandon.
Oh, yeah. In a good way, of course.
I mean, hey, hopefully it'll be worth it. I'm hoping it'll be worth it.
It'd be great. It'd be fine. Don't worry about it.
I think Wesley thought it was worth it.
No more yellow for us.
Well, no, I mean,
It's not the Luxon's fault.
yeah. You can do it whenever you'd like. It's all good.
Well, you got a cool knife out of it at least, right?
It just means we need to get more HP.
Yes. Meta knowledge, Sybil. Any bells just ringing,
Yeah.
ring.
Yep.
Okay, good.
As soon as you said it, I was like, okay. I see what's going on.
It has been found. All right. Cool. Well, any questions? Anything?
Yeah, what the
Um,
fuck did we get?
Cliffhanger.
That's a good question.
The fuck is that?
It's a real good question.
Mm-hmm.
It's what's the thing with the Mickey Mouse?
I don't know.
It's a lot of them.
Bend over, bitch. I'm gonna exploit you.
No,
I feel like that's what Mickey Mouse does a lot.
the help tool or the
Oh,
big
the
bell.
helpful tool.
just ask them what.
This is
ask
the
South Park
mystery
what they
tool.
do.
Surprise
It'll
tool
be
that will help
yeah.
us later.
Later.
That's what it was.
Oh God.
I didn't watch like any childhood shows growing up. So
All right, guys. I'm outie.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night.
All right.
Yeah.
Good night,
I have to be
Free.
up
Good
at
night.
6,
Good
so it's
night.
night time.
Yep.
It
See
was
you
fun,
tomorrow,
though.
Brittany.
Later, y'all.
See
Night.
you, boys.
One more session
Until.
till everything explodes.
Oh, great. Well, it seems like we've already done something for it, so.
Hooray!
Still can't
That's a-
believe
Were-
you guys
were
are
we
like,
supposed
yeah,
to do
let's just
that?
continue on. I'm like,
Fuck, bro.
Legit question. Were we supposed to do that?
No.
probably
mean-
not.
Probably could have helped if you had a few more people. But
Yeah, that's fair.
We're a 2-man army.
Share the load.
Army of one.
Yeah, clearly.
I didn't know this was Band of Brothers. Okay.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna fall in some sort of like trap or like
I still don't know
cult,
why you don't
and
remember
that's
that I'm
where
a chick
you guys
in
are
this
gonna end up in
campaign.
the same caverns as us.
Me?
What?
Yeah. You always do the he, and I'm like, but I'm a chick this time.
I know.
Fool.
I don't really like girls, so.
That's fair.
That's
Girls have cooties.
So I feel better when I say he.
That's also fair.
It's just Puck, man. It's a character. I don't know what to tell you.
I mean, I gotta make sure.
You're more than welcome to correct me, and I'll be like, I don't care.
Yeah, that's also fair.
Like, I'm a girl. Arcus. Be like, shut up.
Shut up, I know! It's the fucking Rigby. Shut up, shut up, shut up!
Yeah. Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up.
I'm so ready. Shit's about to go down. It's gonna be great.
I'm ready
Who's
for
gonna
you
die? That's
to be
the
ready for
question.
me to be ready for you.
Yo, wait, I just realized.
What?
Doesn't that mean that Kit is like super high up there? If she's
Yeah.
not part of the training group, then?
Yeah. Congrats. You got there.
I just realized that, like, as of right now, I'm like, why wouldn't she be part of the group? Why would she have a separate thing? And then she was like,
She's
oh, let's hang out with the prism. I'm like, oh shit.
too cool for
But
school.